Sorry, I was just battling with that. Good day and welcome to our preview of today's racing at Turffontein. Today I'm just going to do a short video. I'm sure you guys want to get out to Braai and spend time with your family. So I'm just going to quickly run through my selections in each race, and I'm not going to have a long intro. So let's start with race number one, which is a maiden plate over 1,000 meters. And let's have a look at the betting. Here, the betting we've got 15 to 10 Quinnetra, 18 to 10 Sumida, Campa 7 to 1, 17 to 2 Ashanti, Thief of the Night 10 to 1, 14 to 1, Love Lies 16 to 1, Oblige King, and 40 to 1, and longer the rest. Yeah, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this race. There's a lot of first timers. You probably have to watch the betting, hear what the trainer says. But I do think that number 8, Shanti, might be the right choice here. It is getting -4. This horse ran second behind Vars J, but that was the race where uh, Showdown Kid, I think, was the winner, and that got disqualified because of the weight. And then Showdown Kid came out last time and won by 4 lengths. Ashanti was close behind that and is now getting the -4. So I think Ashanti is the right choice. Obviously, number 1, Quintentra is also a contender in this race. But yeah, I do think that that one is the right one because of the -4. And then you're going to have to play around for, you're going to play quartets and trifectas and swingers to find whoever you fancy for the placings. In race number 2, we're looking at here number 1, My Queen. My Queen is showing some ability, and maybe today with Piers Stradum on board, number 1, Making, it could be the right choice in this race. Also a bit of an open race. Outsider selections that we can look at here is number 10, that is Raish. This horse debuted in a graduation plate, now in a maiden. Yeah, ran 10 inches behind Greens, but I think Greens that day won by about 6 lengths. So probably not a bad race. That finished 24.1, which is reasonable. So number 10 can pop in. So do include in your play. And we have number 12, the time for that. So Legislate Filly. She is she did improve from her debut last time behind Anna Capri. Anna Capri has won again since. So, and this was also what caught my eye was a 400 to finish 22.2, third fastest to 400. We also have Sanook, captain of All Philly by National Assembly. Lyle Hewitson from draw 2 can also improve. So also race, yeah, yes, Lady of Flame. Lady of Flame also can improve from draw 1. So all in all, a bit of an open race. Yeah, but maybe Pierce Traden with the 4-year-old might be too strong. Then let's move on to race number 3. Race number 3 is a maiden plate over 2,000 meters. And let's have a look here. Here my first choice is number 1, Another Penny. It is a jackpot by Ford Woodman, stoutly bred. And this horse only has had 4 runs. 2 runs ago, it did improve. And then last time outran 2.75. Slowing to stride. I think today the distance Kumala on board, this horse can definitely be a contender when the photos are taken. Some other contenders, Electrifying was second last time out, can improve and also be involved in the finish. Cool Bicycle has been a long time, made in 12 runs already. 4-year-old has been running there and thereabouts. Clarina on board can improve. 5, Magic Duke, Duke of Marmalade. Gelding has had 5 runs, but I do think that I've got a feeling that those can improve. He wasn't too far behind in some of his races, so definitely can upset the apple cart here. Then another contender we want to look at, here's the favorite, F Squadron. Did improve last time out behind Custom Made. Went 14 to 1, Craig Zaki on board. Can improve further. Will probably will be there when the photos are taken. Number 10, the Domino Ruler, is from that new stallion Coup de Gras. They are running well. I think this horse, if you look the dam by Galileo, will appreciate the 2,000 meters, now going for the first time over the 2,500 meters. I think I would include this in my pick six. Samoa and Genie has in the past thrown some nice surprises. So this horse might want this distance and can improve. Then we go to race number 4, which is a fillies and mares handicap. Class D, mare rating 71, 2,000 meters. Oh, I forgot to look at the betting. Sorry, I really apologize about that. May Queen 28 to 10, Zodiac Princess 7 to 2, Lady of the Flame 4 to 1, Reggie 6 to 1, Saruk 6 to 1, time for that 10 to 1, 16 to 1, and longer the rest. Next, we're going to have race number 3. F Squadron was 11 to 10, Electra Flying 7 to 2, 4 to 1, Cool Bicycle 7 to 1, another Penny Magic Duke 20 to 1. Royal 6, 20 to 1, 25 to 1, Dominion Ruler 66 to 1, and longer the rest. Scratchings 2 and 7. Here's number 1, Jacko Boy 2 to 1, 28 to 10, Smoking Hot, League of Our Own 5 to 1, Ideal Cut 8 to 1, Tartan Dancer 10 to 1, Consul Queen 12, Rabada Rebel 14 and 14, Kyla's Dream 53 to 1, Clear the Cup. Now here my selection is number 5, Tartan Dancer. Now, Tartan Dancer is very nicely bred. It's Ideal World out of Dailami, and this horse will definitely appreciate this distance. This horse doesn't put 2 runs together, the same runs, but it has got ability to surprise as it's done so in the past, hence already winning 3 races. Now, when I was watching this race on the 12th of September behind Jacko Boy, and the horse was sitting behind, and then it moved up quite suddenly, and then it was like it hit a brick wall or something, and I see here cast a shoe, so that might have been the point that he casted the shoe, but still, the horse ran 22.7 over the last 400 meters, so I do believe Tartan Dancer can go into this field today, definitely in with a chance. This is a 71. He has run and stronger against stronger. Look at it, 82, 90, 82, 84, 85. The merit rating has come down from a 90 to a 72. Last time out in a 74. So it is coming down in class, has run close to Dancer class. So I think this number 5, Tartan Dancer, at 10 to 1 is full value, one of my value bets for the day. Then also we are going to look at number 3, it's League of Our Own. Last time out I said I think this horse will improve over the 1800, looking at the betting, and it turned out to be, she ran on behind Jacko Boy at 10 to 1. Today getting the -2.5 again, so I think can finish closer to Jacko Boy. So definitely a horse that you want to put into your play. For Rabia the Rebel, this horse is a strong front runner. He always stops late, but I think we've played Stradum today might surprise. So do include in all your bets, definitely a contender in this race. So then let's move on to race number 5, which is a Class A 95, 101 divided handicap over 1450, and the betting is as follows. Dan the Lad 3 to 1, Soldier on 7 to 2, Creation 9 to 2, Clever Guy 5 to 1, Pop Icon 7 to 1, 8 to 1, Benji 14 to 1, American Hustle 20 to 1, King's Archer. Now here, Dan the Lad is the favorite, but last time out, his horse was carrying nothing. He was carrying 50, -4, and he finished second. But today he's carrying not any allowance, so therefore it's not my pick today. My pick is number 3, Soldier On. This horse is getting the -4, which Dan the Lad got last time. But if you have a look at his last run, this is an ability rating of 95. He's running a 99. He ran against, he beat Zoawes by 1.25 lengths. Zoawes came out last week and won by about 3 lengths. So definitely Soldier On today, my selection in this race to win this race. Other selections I want to have a look at is, for outsider selections, is number 1, American Hustle. American Hustle has only run about this course and distance once, then behind Dan the Lad in a higher division. Now, I do think if I look at the breeding, he can do the 1450. He's getting -2.5, has run against far strong opposition. than he's getting here. So I do think American Hustle, a nice outsider to include into your play. Yes, Clever Guy, the same with Clever Guy. Clever Guy is not a donkey. He's been, I had a merit rating of 112 at one stage, now 105. And has also run against much stronger opposition. Here he ran behind Soldier On, and there was a 6 kilograms difference. And the difference today is definitely not 6 kilograms. It is, let me just quickly calculate. 61.5 minus 4 is 57.5. 57.5 is about 4.5 kilograms. So he can finish closer to Soldier On. And also 7 Patriots, not a donkey either. So I do think Clever Guy can be involved in the finish here. Yeah, there is other horses, but those are my top 3 selections for this race. Let's move on to race number 6, which is a merit rate at 82 divided Class D, 74 over 1450. Let's have a look at the betting. Here, Mike's Pride 18 to 10, certifiable 2 to 1, Whipping Boy 5 to 1, 5 to 1, Shortstop 14 to 1 after hours, What a Story 16 to 1, 20 to 1, and longer the rest. Now here the favorite is a 3-year-old who exactly had 2 runs, running against hard-knocking horses for the first time in a handicap. I can tell you this, for this horse to win this race, he's going to have to be good. You know, I'm not a fool, and I might be wrong, and I might have egg on my face afterwards. But I'm telling you, if he wins this race, well, then he must be a champion, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be very difficult for him. I think the handicapper gives this 3-year-old two heavy penalties, merit rated 91 for just, I mean, he upped him by 6 points for running 5 lengths behind the winner, 6 points. I mean, the handicappers are killing these 3-year-olds. But yeah, everybody's complaining about that. But 56 in this race, no, not for me today. There's definitely a lot of horses with chances in this race. And here I'm going for number 5, Whipping Boy, getting a -4, Moxley again. Last time out, yes, this horse got beaten on the post, man. It was heads up and heads down. He came from way behind. And I do believe today, and today is running in a 74. There was a average weight rating of 80. And I do hope today that he can, you know, make up the ground, because the problem with this horse is he always comes from the back. And with the short straight, that might be a problem. But let's say maybe the jockey can place him a little bit closer today. I think Green Whipping Boy will go close in this race. These other horses with chances. Let's have a look at some outsider selections that I have for you. Number 9 is Malsegic. He's at the bottom of the list. This horse has course and distance 3 run, 1 wins, distance 6 runs, 2 wins, and 2 fourth places. He do like the distance, and this is the type of horse that can run into the back ends of the quartets, as is number 10, What a Story. And if they do, you're gonna be collecting the money. So let's move on to race number 7. Race number 7 is merit rated 81 divided handicap, Class C, average merit rating 74. Let's have a look at the betting. Here now we're gonna have a look at the betting. It's Punter's Promise 5 to 2, Holy Man 3 to 1. Rock of Africa 5 to 1, City by the Sea 7 to 1, Iceman Common 10, 14 to 1, and longer the rest, including Ballon d'Or 16 to 1. Now, I do think today, yes, my best bet for the day, number 3, Putin's Promise. Putin's Promise is now running in a 74, but has run against a stronger last time out. Before it was certifiable, whirly. And I think today it will be Putin's Promise Day from draw 4. I think the best bet on the card. Also have a look at number 4, Ballon d'Or. This horse has always been there and thereabouts. Is also running against some strong opposition here and there. Here it ran in a B division, 83 and 94. Always 4 or 5 lengths behind. One of these days, Ballon d'Or is going to put it together and win a race. Also, another horse that you can look at is number 1, Rock of Africa, also running against some strong opposition in the last 2 races, but can be involved in the finish. Although draw from race 10, he races from draw 10, and that might be a disadvantage. So let's move to race number 8. where we have the last race is at Class C, average merit rating 80, merit rated 84 handicap. And let's have a look at the betting. One Palace Assembly 33 to 10, Jim Cutter 9 to 2, Gang Leader 9 to 2, Pina Masala 11 to 2, Wardo 13 to 2, 7 to 1 Ice Eater, the Wally Ice Eater, Berserker 12 8, Berserker 8 to 1, and longer the rest. So here I'm looking to win for number 1 Palace Assembly. He's knocking on the door. He'll be running well. He has run in year is running in an 80, but last time was running a 92. Always been there and thereabouts. Boyika has won 2 runs since Sing for Nico has won again. Galactic Warrior has won again. Certifiable won the other day. There's Galactic Warrior again. So I do believe number 1 Palace Assembly has run against Jim Cutter before. There was a 5 kilogram difference when he beat Jim Cutter, and the difference today is 60 and 57. It's only a 3 kilograms. So this based on that, Jim Cutter can't finish again in before Palace Assembly, because last time he beat her when she was giving him 7 kilograms. So there is not the weight turnaround still in favor of Palace Assembly. And then again, if you look at that, if you have a look at Jim Cutter ran against Star Flash. Now that's my other outsider. Jim Cutter beat Star Flash by 0.05. Now on the weight turnaround again today, 56.5, and Jim Cutter carrying 57 is 1.5 kilograms. And on that day, the difference was Jim Cutter was 58, 2.5. So it's a 4 kilogram turnaround between Star Flash and Jim Cutter. And Star Flash has run against some decent opposition in his time. So definitely a nice outsider that you can include into your play. Also another outsider that we can look at quickly is number 5, Wardlow. I think this Var Gelding by Jetmaster Me did show a nice run, his first run after a maiden. And then last time out, I think the 1400 meter might have been too far. Now back over 1,000 will definitely suit. So all in all, I think a nice day's racing, and maybe you can pick up a few rand. And I hope I could show you in the right direction. I hope you make a bit of money. And as I always say, break a leg.